Good morning. Thank you for being here with me today on the 2nd of February, 2020. Very interesting date we have here. And numbers always a key component to life. So coming on this date, which is a palindrome. We'll get to that in a moment. Very interesting time. So we're going to do our best to broadcast here. I apologize if there's noise, if we lose internet. We've got a major storm coming in. It took a little while to get ready. It's pretty interesting because we just have a windstorm here today. It's like everything being swept away. There's no rain, there's no snow. It's nice and warm out. It'd actually be beautiful out there if it wasn't so incredibly windy. I've never seen it like this before. So let's get into this palindrome, and we'll jump into the harmonization. So a palindrome is basically a mirror image. There's words like mom, dad, those are palindromes, right? They spell the same thing forward and backwards. And it happens with a series of numbers as well. So most of you in this circle of this kind of stuff, you probably saw that this was a palindrome today. There's a lot of talk about it in the spiritual world and its significance. And we're gonna tap into this for today's harmonization, because it is indeed a very powerful thing when numbers align. Like, to ignore it is just, well, it's ignorant. So just for those of you that may not know palindrome and so forth, I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll figure out what happens next. So, hello, Shelly. Nice to see you. Thank you for commenting. Let me know you're here as well. A palindrome date, also known as a mirror image date, which is rare in experience. The next palindrome date will be in 1,000 years. I did see somewhere else that this is going to be happening in 101 years. So that could be a little bit off there, but either way, it's a very rare occurrence. It's like the stars aligning. And they say that this is a powerful rich portal for rituals and manifestations. So today is, if you have a ritual that works for you, if you're looking to manifest something, and I might even invite you right now, if you're looking to manifest something, change something in your life, bring it in your life, I might invite you to grab a pen and paper. Just write what that thing is down. And if you got only your phone, maybe put it in the notes as we go into meditation, just to hold it as an intention. And at the very least, start bringing to the awareness of what you would like to manifest. What would you like to bring from the spiritual, from the thought, from the mind? That thing that your heart's like, this would be so beautiful to have. And if it's an object, if it's a bigger house, a nicer car, a new watch, whatever, totally cool. Totally cool. There's a lot of people that say that's material. I think the deeper one can be spiritual, the more they can be material without getting identified with the material, because we did incarnate in these bodies for a reason. We did come along this ride for a reason, and that during that process it's going to be gathering material things. So there's some people out there that would like to guilt people for having nice things. I say the more beautiful things you have, the merrier, as long as you are not attached to them, because they will disappear. Everything that you bring into your life right now, every bit of opulence, all the greatness, all these material things that you bring into your life right now, you're going to have to let go of. You're going to have to let go of them. So enjoy them while you have them. That doesn't mean take from other people, but relish and share it. Like, enjoy having it. The joy that it brings you is going to be paid forward. Encourage other people to go after their dreams. So if it's a material thing, cool. God bless you. God bless you. Enjoy every aspect of life. If it's a spiritual thing, if it's just a deeper connection with yourself, where the true nature is, that's that's so important and so beautiful. That's where I live mostly. I feel like I've gotten all my material things that I would want to have. And I don't have a want for anything. So it's nice to be on that side of it. And I believe it's part of the human experience. So enjoy that. So today is supposed to be a great day on a palindrome, is to meditate after waking up. So here we are, we're about to do that. Say any of your affirmations. So that might be something that you'd like to bring into this meditation, to this harmonization. Start thinking of some affirmations right now. I am abundance. I am love. I am free. I am whole and complete. Big one that gets missed quite a bit. A lot of people walk around feeling like they need somebody to complete them, or they need something to complete them for much of their lives. I know I did. For a big portion of my life, I was taught this is the way. Do it. And you needed to find completion outside of yourself. And that is absolute BS. But bullshit is really good because it's also fertilizer, right? So even though at some points it's like, why am I lying to myself? As soon as I find it, as soon as I find that truth, as soon as I get through that bullshit, it's like fertilizer, and then I can grow stronger than ever. Today's also great for yoga, stretching, workout. I mean, these things are all great to do every day. Let's not kid ourselves. However, here on the palindrome day, expect them to yield more results. Spend time with your loved ones. It's a Sunday. It's so fortunate this falls on a Sunday. Give to a charity or to a meaningful cause. Just do some random acts of kindness today. The palindromes are very, like, the universe is listening. Just like the year 2020 is this year of what we call perfect vision 2020, right? These palindromes are synchronicities. So I like to think of it as like the gears of a watch. They line up into certain places, and when they get into a certain spot, that's when it forces another hand to turn, right? So if we think about the universe as a cosmic Swiss watch, these hands are turning, and these palindromes are key times in that turning process where portals open up and possibilities. We can timeline hop. And if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, look it up. And it's proof that we've been timeline hopping. It's really, really interesting. Maybe we'll do something on that. And then, of course, spend some time with the mentors and people that you're either ready in the frequency of, or that you're striving to reach, right? We all talk about frequency and vibration. Being around high vibe, it's going to come through like osmosis. And it's going to come through maybe on such a subtle level that you don't even notice it until you just kind of feel like a little bit lighter, feel like a little bit clearer, you feel a little bit more appreciated, a little bit more open. So today's a great day to do that. And if you don't have that person around you, maybe spend some time listening to some great podcasts or watching some YouTube clips. You've got like great leaders like Ram Dass, Alan Watts, Buddha stuff, the Jesus stuff, the Krishna stuff. There's so many great ones out there. Neville Goddard is another great one to look up. Robert Edward Grant. I've been watching some of his stuff lately. Mind blowing. Aleister Crowley. Depends on what you're into, right? So, but just feel today's a good day for that kind of expansion. It will be much easier because growth takes energy. And today, in the palindrome here, we have something supporting us, something that's actually the energy to grow. It's just like a kind of almost like gravity slips out, and we can actually grow faster than on an ordinary day. And you may notice this, or may be subtle. Worst case scenario, this is all untrue, and you learn something really new and raise your vibe and feel better and manifest anyway, right? Get clear on what it is that's important to you. And of course, this is a beautiful thing to do, is just journal. You can journal what you're releasing. You can journal what you're calling in. I'm a fan of going into the present moment, really dissecting it and in that dissection of what I write down right now, what am I feeling? I'm going to see any places that I might be limiting myself. That doesn't mean I'm causing myself disempowerment or distress, because every single time I have a belief, every time I make a claim, it's actually a limiter, right? When I call this a bowl, right? I call this a bowl. You might call this a bowl. I limit what it is, but it could also be used as a hat, right? It could be used as a weapon. It could be used as so many things, but I limit it to a bowl. That's the only thing it can be used for is as a bowl. So every single belief I have is a limiter. So even if I believe that I am abundant, is there an upgrade to that? There probably is. So Siri seems to want to record that. So remember that your vibration is what you're going to attract into your life. So if you got chaos in your life, you're the common denominator. If you got peace in your life, you're the common denominator. If you have what your life is feeling and fully in the way that you enjoy, like I know so many of you are that come and do this, and I think this aids you in continuing that flow. That's why you keep coming back, and maybe it's creating more peace. Just fall into it. Fall into it. Fall in love with it. Fall in love with yourself. Just fall in love with yourself for everything that you're doing and who you're being. It's just, it's a really beautiful experience. When you fall in love with yourself, you start to fall in love with others in ways that you never thought possible. So that's that piece. So let's get into this meditation. It's harmonization. That's not a medicine ball. That's me banging on a glass vase accidentally. So hop into that position to do that meditation. You have set an intention to manifest. Call that in. There's an affirmation that you'd like to be repeating. Call that in. This is for you. I'll say whatever's going on with me. Feel free to borrow it. And just get into that position to meditate. Open up those shoulders. Pull them around. The neck. Tucking the chin, beginning to breathe in deep through the nose, filling the belly, filling the chest. So great to see all of you on here today. Just begin to fall into your breathing. But anything that no longer serves you, you don't even have to identify it. Just get ready to release it with some sound here. And let's bring our attention to our root chakra while we inhale. Where all security lies. That's safety. Let's just give some love to that area, to that chakra. Make sure it's open wide, spinning freely. Once you feel really grounded and ignited here, just draw a beam of light straight down to the center of the earth. Allowing this root chakra to connect you with this body, to hold you in the body, hold you to this earth. Giving this area some gratitude. Might feel heavy and dense in your sit bones. Moving up to the sacral chakra. With each inhalation, giving more energy to the sacral chakra. All creative energy lives here. Sexual energies, our creation of another being. The same energy can be used to create and manifest anything you desire. All artistic expression comes at some point through this creative channel. Just breathing into this creative area, sacral chakra. Now bringing the attention up to the solar plexus. And notice when I fill this solar plexus with light on each inhalation, it's also filling me with more vitality, more power, more energy. Noticing how this energy spreads throughout the entire body and goes infinitely deep. And now bringing the attention to the heart chakra. Breathing in all the love. And exhaling all the love. Tuning to a frequency. Liberty. courage, of allowance, and notice the infinite depths and how it expands infinitely outward. And now bringing the attention up to the throat chakra. A lot of us have bitten our tongues for long, held back our words, masked the truth. Let's breathe into that throat chakra. So that we can speak the voice of our spirits freely, openly, powerfully, kindly. And now moving the attention to the third eye. Holding in vision it that my heart desires the most. Breathing in. And watching that vision become real in the mind. Maybe peace on earth. Maybe to have time with that loved one, connection. Maybe a toy. Each inhalation making it real in the mind, clear, every detail, and each exhalation releasing that essence out into the universe. Bring it back to me like a boomerang. Finding clarity and giving up. Freeing. Giving up to a higher power. And moving the attention up to the crown chakra, top of the head. Opening the mind to all the yet to be realized. The new, the remembrance, the possibility. Opening up to the infinite, the cosmic. Bringing the hands to the heart center, pressing them together, exhaling out all the air in the lungs. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, feeling the belly, feeling the chest, pressing the hands together. Noticing the expansion in the chest, in the back, in the rib cage, behind the abdomen, in front of the abdomen. Holding this breath, pressing it through the body with the essence of the light, truth, life, all things being optimized, in and without, all being harmonized. Visualizing my experience of the world in perfect harmonium with the picture in my mind, the feeling in my heart. Lowering the hands down. Taking a moment to love myself, to love the source, to thank myself for showing up. To noticing the vibration within. May I carry forward peace in my heart. May you do the same. Full expression of love, love with myself, all that comes into my awareness. Gently opening the eyes. Enjoy your journey today. God bless you. Love you. We'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great, great day.